Hi, it's day 21 of the 90-day challenge. So this is my third week done almost when I finish this video. And firstly, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone for such an amazing week that I've had in my life. I'm so exhausted, but it's been so great. It's just one of those weeks where life is totally intense and everything happens everywhere and all the time, but you kind of look back and think, wow, I've done so much in such a short time. So thanks so much to, you all know who you are. The ones I've hung out with this week and this weekend. Today I had a really nice little birthday barbecue get-together with some friends of mine and my boyfriend, and it was really, really nice, and we all braved the cold and our hangovers and fatigue, and I'm really grateful for people, for you guys, you know who you are, for putting in the effort to come out and just hang out and have a good time. And I was thinking tonight to come home and preparing for work and for my new week next week. And it's interesting because I started thinking about connecting my current profession again with what I'd like to do in the future. And again, I started thinking about, again, creating these interviews with architects and designers or professionals in the built environment about why they do what they do and why they love it. And I was thinking, well, if I'm going to go and do that on a trip overseas, then how am I going to start it, and who's going to hold me accountable for it? And in light of all this project I've been doing last week, which is this Danish-Australian exchange with the Opera House, I've been talking a lot to one of the other steering group members, and she happens to be she works for the New South Wales Architects Registration Board, and she's been mentioning this scholarship all the time called the Beira Hadley Scholarship. And then it just sort of clicked to me tonight as I was driving home, and I was like, I can actually maybe apply for that scholarship to do my project that I want to do, which is interview architects and professionals of the built environment around the world, because it's such a great initiative to actually share the story of insight, to professionals to the community and to people that are thinking of being architects or students that have no contacts with professionals around the world. And it's sort of sharing stories about what people see in the built environment and what people see in architecture. And on Friday night, I went to this event at the Opera House, which was a furniture opening night for the Danish living room, and spoke to two young architects. And I was like, look, I'm thinking of doing this project, and what do you reckon if I come to Denmark and interview? And they were like, yeah, sure, we'd love to. So I think I'm pretty convinced that a lot of architects would really be happy to be part of this, because they don't have, it's promoting their work and themselves. It's not costing them anything. And I think the beauty of applying for this scholarship means that I'd really nut out how I'm actually going to do it for real. I also have to get a mentor to mentor me for that project, and I have to finish the project within 1 year. And if I do win, then it would mean that the fact that I'm being sponsored by, the New South Wales Architects Registration Board would mean that they're holding me accountable, and I have to report to them, and I have to write a report about my progress. So I can't just, delay my milestones. I have to actually show something to them in order to prove that my scholarship is worthy of doing and that I'm actually doing the work that I promised to do. So so that was just a really exciting thought that I had, that just sort of starting to piece things together, and I'm really excited by it. And even talking about it now, I was actually really, really tired from such an exhausting week, but just telling you now, kind of making it come out of my mouth as words, is just enough to make that extra step to start making it a bit more real and to excite me, because it's really funny. Talking about it makes it more real. It's really weird. So thank you for listening, and thank you again to everyone for being such beautiful, kind people, and for listening to me, and for sharing your love, and for hanging out. I really, really appreciate it. Have a great Sunday night or remainder of Sunday if you're in other parts of the world. And have a great start to the week next week. Good night.